What's the longest field goal ever attempted? How do you lose 38 yards on a single sack? And what happens when a team finishes a game with negative total yards? The NFL is full of insane records, but some are so weird, so chaotic, and so unbelievable they almost sound fake. Today, we're breaking down the strangest, most ridiculous records in NFL history.
Only Sebastian Janikowski would even think about this. In 2008, the Raiders lined him up for a 76-yard field goal attempt. Not 60, not 65, but 76 yards. He missed badly, but that wasn't the point. It still stands as the longest official attempt in NFL history. Most kickers don't even get a chance beyond 65 yards, but Janikowski had a cannon leg that made coaches believe in miracles. No one expected him to make it, but the fact they tried says everything. Sometimes a sack is just a few yards lost, but in 2015, Ryan Tannehill turned one play into a disaster. Hit by Preston Smith, he fumbled, scrambled, and chaos followed. By the end of the play, the Dolphins lost 38 yards. That's more than most drives gain.
In 2011, Tim Tebow was chased deep into the backfield and dropped for a 29-yard loss. Most sacks lose 10 to 15 yards. This one nearly doubled that and still stands as one of the strangest sacks ever.
Some players are known for highlights. Alex Barron was known for flags. In 2005, he committed at least one penalty in 9 straight games. Holding, false starts, you name it. If there was a way to hurt his team, it happened. In 2016, the Raiders took chaos to another level. They committed 23 penalties for 200 yards against the Buccaneers. That's basically handing over 2 football fields. And somehow, they still won. At 45 years old, Tom Brady ran in a quarterback sneak for a touchdown. At 45 years, 151 days, he became the oldest player ever to score. Most players are long retired by then. Brady was still making history. In 2001, Kerry Collins fumbled in 11 straight games. For nearly 3 months, it was almost guaranteed he'd lose the ball at least once, an unwanted streak that no quarterback wants. In 1967, the Green Bay Packers turned the ball over 8 times and still won. Despite constant mistakes, they somehow beat the Bears 13-10. It's one of the most chaotic wins ever. In 1998, Ryan Leaf threw 14 straight incomplete passes. Even struggling quarterbacks usually complete something, but not this time. It perfectly summed up his rough career. Punters aren't supposed to run, but in 2010, Reggie Hodges took off for 68 yards on a broken play, a punter, nearly going the distance. In 2007, Deshaun Foster ran backward for a 26-yard loss. Instead of taking a short loss, he kept retreating, turning the play into one of the strangest bloopers ever. In 2000, the Cowboys and Eagles played in 109 degrees Fahrenheit heat. Players drank pickle juice just to survive, and somehow the Eagles dominated 41-14. The 1967 NFL Championship, better known as the Ice Bowl, was played at negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit. With wind chill, it felt like negative 40. Players' breath froze midair, and the field turned into ice. And yet, the game went on. In 2013, the Saints recorded 40 first downs against the Cowboys. Most teams aim for 20. This was complete offensive domination. In 1966, the Broncos had 0 first downs in a game. Not one. They finished with just 26 total yards. In 2012, Washington faced a ridiculous 3rd and 50 after multiple penalties. They didn't convert and barely got back to the line of scrimmage. In 1999, the Vikings faced 3rd and 37. Instead of giving up, Leroy Hoard ran for 53 yards, converting it in spectacular fashion. In 1979, the Seahawks finished a game with -7 total yards. Every gain was wiped out by sacks and losses. It's still the worst offensive performance ever recorded. Buddy Young, at 5'4", proved size doesn't matter. In modern times, Trindon Holiday, 5'5", returned a kickoff 105 yards for a touchdown.
Morris Stroud, standing 6'10", caught a touchdown in 1970. He looked like a basketball player playing football, and defenders had no chance.
In 2015, the Saints ended overtime in just 13 seconds with an 80-yard touchdown. Even faster? Tim Tebow's playoff win in 2012, 11 seconds into overtime.
In 1974, the Bills and Jets combined for a 0.0 passer rating. No touchdowns, multiple interceptions, and barely any completions. It wasn't defense, it was pure offensive struggle.
These records prove one thing. Football isn't just about skill. Sometimes it's chaos, sometimes it's luck, and sometimes it's history being made in the weirdest way possible.